Welcome back to Instabills, everyone. Again, going over our intraday swing and long perspective. Again, looking at our 5-minute chart, again, hitting our inverted head and shoulder here, having this continuation here on the day. Where exactly may we be headed next? Again, on the daily chart, we do have our 20-day, just looking to see if we will cross above our 50 and if we will possibly continue. We do have a continuation level that we do need to continue on past here. I wanted to go over that with you guys and also exactly what swings and longs are looking for. Also, check out the video after this. I'm going to be going over the cues, how exactly tech may be following with, again, our descending wedge that we have been tracking. Hit the like button if you enjoy, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you are a day trader, again, if you're looking for very volatile breakouts, pre-market news before market open every single day. If you are market prepping for those major breakouts, go to instabills.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, let's jump into this one. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, again, this will be our 6th possible close on a Friday with a rally if we do rally going into tomorrow. So again, looking to see if we will get that streak going into tomorrow will be interesting. We do have our 20-day that is just below our 50. We are respecting our 20-day technically. We are looking to see if we can, again, get that continuation on confirmation. We are, again, gapping up into our prior gap down here, looking to see if we can get a possible spike, in my opinion, up to about 406. Again, we did have our previous high here at 408, but in my opinion, 406 would be a good stopping point, in my opinion, if we were going to continue on a higher intraday. But again, if we're looking for that continuation on swings, in my opinion, looking for that retest, looking for that proof of concept here, as we do have our 20-day, still looking to see if we can cross above our 50. And then we will need to retest for that continuation on higher. Again, that confident, easier play, in my opinion, would be when we do get that confirmation on an engulfing candle, continuing on above 410 as our next gap up level, in my opinion. So again, 410 would be what I'll be looking for as far as that continuation. But in my opinion, again, as we are leading into Powell, in my opinion, if we go up to 410 leading into Powell, then we could possibly have that possible intraday rejection here at 410. So again, in my opinion, looking at possible shorts if we do continue on into, again, this smaller room to run to the upside here. Again, we did follow our morning star that we mentioned again over the weekend, now continuing on higher into our prior gap down. However, again, in my opinion, looking for that possible short here at about 410, looking to see if we will get that rejection, possible retest here on our 20. That will be our continuation on that possible intraday momentum. Now looking at our MACD here, again, we are now getting an increase in buy pressure. We are looking to see if we can continue on above our prior buy pressure points to show us that we are going to continue on with this strength. So again, very much looking to see if we can get that increase in buy pressure. That will be, in my opinion, that proof of concept above 410 if that happens to continue on higher. So again, in my opinion, Powell speaking again next Wednesday at 2 o'clock Eastern time for our next Fed rate hike. We will see exactly what he mentions. Now looking at our weekly chart, again, looking at our swing perspective, as you guys can see, again, spiking above our channel here on our weekly chart, looking to see if we can close the week here on the upper end of our channel that we have not been able to do here. So again, very key here on the weekly chart. One thing that we really do like here, and again, this is, you guys know exactly what I mean by these EMA lines. I mentioned almost every single video, is that when they do cross above the median or MACD, if we get our 26 to follow through with our 12, and we don't get a false break, again, with Powell possibly mentioning that things are not exactly what we think they are and the market's not pricing in what they need to, and we get a possible false break here. Now looking at our long perspective, again, looking at our monthly chart, as you guys can see on our MACD, we do have our 12 and our 26 still crossing below here, looking to see if they can start to curl up for a possible cross higher, which would give us a continuation on a possible bullish market. But in my opinion, if Powell comes in very bearish, then in my opinion, this 12 starts to curl down for that possible continuation. And again, assuming that we would have harder landing into that possible recession. But again, if we happen to curl up here, again, that would be Powell showing that we would possibly have that soft landing. So again, that is, again, our long perspective, looking at exactly what Powell mentions. In my opinion, next Wednesday will be extremely key. You will look back at that day specifically and look at that possible break that would have happened here. And that's exactly what we'd be looking for if Powell, again, mentions anything about having soft landing. However, again, with our engulfing candle that we had the last couple months, possible bearish outlook if Powell does happen to be very hawkish, and is possible in my opinion. So again, we could just have a possible follow through, major sell-off here, possible bearish case scenario again with our engulfing candle to the downside, rejecting our upper channel, making sure that we're still cautious as Powell is going to come in next week. But again, intraday, again, I am more bullish than bearish, of course, as I have been mentioning. But again, making sure that we play this correctly. Of course, again, our nice Morningstar setup was a nice continuation on respecting our 20-day moving average here as we were curling up. Now looking to see if we can get a retest for that confirmation on a better setup here. Possible engulfing candle continuing on above 410. and intraday continuing on higher. That's what I'll be looking for here, guys. And again, if you are a day trader, if you're looking for very volatile breakouts, we mention them every single day in the Instables room, 2.5 hours before market open every single day. Any pre-market news that you need to be watching, go to instables.com in the description below. And for only $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. And again, all of you Instables, I appreciate you guys taking what the market gives us. I hope you guys did catch the SPY today. It was a very nice play today. Again, on the 5-minute chart, we had a inverted head and shoulder, if you guys did see this. Again, continuing on higher on the day with our inverted head and shoulder, a nice continuation on this spike. Now looking to see if we can continue on with strength, in my opinion, with our next level at 406. Looking for possible rejections, in my opinion, and looking for that setup as we are looking for that retest on our 20. We will see exactly what happens leading into Powell next week. Again, we did have a run up leading into Powell prior here, and we did have this sell off. Again, mentioning that unemployment wasn't exactly as high as we did need. Again, we did have today's pullback with initial jobless claims showing that jobs are still strong. And that is not, in my opinion, covering exactly what Powell mentioned, which was the problem here with Powell mentioning that unemployment was not as high as he did need. And so again, with our high jobs report that we did have today, we'll see exactly what happens. Hopefully we don't get a possible rejection, but just being cautious here, guys, with that possible overall bearish outlook on the monthly chart. But again, just continuing to take with the market, just pre-market and morning rush with our runners that we mentioned in the Instables room. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in pre-market.